Amelia had always been intrigued by the antique mirror that stood in the corner of her grandmother's attic. Its ornate frame, intricately carved with delicate patterns, had an aged quality that seemed to whisper of centuries past. The glass, slightly warped with time, held an enchanting allure, almost as if it were a window to another world. Whenever Amelia gazed into it, she felt a strange, almost hypnotic pull. One gloomy afternoon, while her parents were away on a business trip, Amelia found herself alone in her grandmother's house. Curiosity gnawed at her as she climbed the creaky wooden stairs to the attic. The mirror had always beckoned to her with its enigmatic beauty, and today, she could no longer resist its siren call. The attic was a dimly lit, dusty space filled with forgotten treasures and relics from the past. The mirror stood in the corner, bathed in a soft, eerie glow from the attic window. It seemed to shimmer with a life of its own, as if it held secrets too tantalizing to ignore. Mesmerized by the mirror's beauty, Amelia approached it slowly. Her reflection stared back at her, its features almost ethereal in the dappled light. She reached out to touch the glass, her fingertips barely making contact. And at that moment, something peculiar happened. Amelia's reflection began to distort, as if a veil between realities was thinning. Her own image twisted and contorted, until it seemed as though her reflection were trying to escape the mirror's confines. A cold shiver ran down her spine as she watched in terror. And then, before her disbelieving eyes, a ghostly figure emerged from the glass, a figure that mirrored her own appearance, but with hollow, soulless eyes. Paralyzed with fear, Amelia could do nothing but watch as the ghostly doppelganger stepped out of the mirror. It moved closer to her, its movements jerky and unnatural. A chilling voice, as cold as the grave, whispered in her ear, promising secrets and power beyond imagination. For an entire month, Amelia was ensnared in the mirror's sinister spell. She became increasingly withdrawn from her family and friends, spending hours on end staring into the mirror as the ghostly presence whispered dark secrets into her ear. She slept less and less, and her once vibrant personality faded into obscurity. The mirror's reflection of her changed, her eyes growing hollow and distant. Her parents grew increasingly concerned, but Amelia could not be swayed. The mirror had consumed her mind and soul. She no longer recognized herself when she looked in the mirror, for the once vibrant girl had become a hollow shell of her former self. One fateful night, as the moon cast an eerie glow through the attic window, Amelia's reflection suddenly reached out and pulled her into the mirror. She found herself trapped in a nightmarish realm, surrounded by countless other souls that had fallen victim to the mirror's malevolent charm. Amelia's voice joined the chorus of anguished cries as she realized the true nature of the mirror. It didn't bestow power or secrets. It devoured the souls of those who dared to look too deeply into its depths. She was trapped in a realm of eternal torment, a prisoner of her own curiosity. Back in the attic, the mirror stood silently, its frame tarnished and its glass forever marred by the souls it had stolen. Amelia's parents would never see their daughter again, and the mirror, once a family heirloom, remained a cursed relic, a testament to the darkness that can lurk within the most beautiful of objects. The attic itself became a place of dread, haunted by the memory of the girl who had succumbed to the mirror's insidious allure. Forever lost in a realm of eternal darkness,